freak out. Oh, apparently I'm live. Nobody showed up early. I am public though, so yeah. Oh, did I forget to pin that? Yeah, I did. Nope, it is pinned. Okay, never mind. Oh, there we go. Hi, Living Corpse. I'm here. You started early. That's true. I did start a little early. Hi, Death's Head. Let me go find some music. Not Undertale, apparently. Oh, what do I want to go with for music? I guess I'll go with Echo. That's always a safe bet. Oh. Echo Dolphin OST. Here, let me pop out the chat. And change it to live chat. Whoa, that's loud. At least on my end, that's loud. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, I think I turned up desktop audio at some point. Let me turn that down to about there. Let me know if this is too loud. It's way too loud on my end. Silent Hill 4, the chat room. So let me know if the music is too loud. I can also put this mic a little closer to my face. Is the music okay? Let me know. People in the chat, and there's only a couple of you, but okay, it's officially 1 o'clock. Hopefully people will start coming in soon. I love how creative Sonic fan art can be. My favorite design for a male Rouge gives him a set of massive pecs for the right level of, oh no, he's hot. Oh boy, yeah. Sonic fans are unique. So I take it the music's not too loud? I'm going to turn it down even a little more on my end. I know that's a weird topic to start on, but that's been swimming through my head since the last video. We do end up talking about Sonic on here. Oh, thanks, Reba. Right, it has been a while, hasn't it? I guess I'll just go ahead and get started on this. There is something I need to do on it, though. Hang on. I forgot to add... I've been good. How have you been? I forgot to add the base colors on the characters in the foreground, and I actually had it planned out what colors I was going to use, and I actually like wrote it on the original art, so I had to dig this up. Where do I even frickin' put this giant thing? Hopefully more people will be showing up soon. Like I said, I started a little early. Been busy as heck with life, but it's good. I moved out of my parents, have a steady job. Everything is good right now. Well, that's good. I remember that being a point of contention. You mentioned it in the Discord, I believe. So how do I want to... I think I'm just gonna... So let's see. This guy's tunic should be blue. And his pants should be gray. I think I'm just gonna like... Sorry for kind of disappearing for a while. Life has a way of distracting me. Oh, cool looking art. Thank you. Yeah, I know how it is. I'll go into a little more of an explanation on this once more people show up. See, I put down blue and gray for these colors, but I don't know if it's like dark blue or light blue or what. Silent Hill for the art and chill stream. Doesn't really have much to do with Silent Hill 4, but... Have you played any of the new Silent Hill stuff that's come out, the short message or the remake? No, I'm not able to play the short message because it's on a system I don't own, but Silent Hill 2 is on Steam, so I'll be able to play that at some point. I keep meaning to like react to someone's playthrough of short message on a stream or something, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Silent Hill 4, the obsessive fan base. Oh, here's what I can do. Control Alt. Nope. Okay, I guess I can't do that. I'm not sure why it's not letting me do that. I think it's pretty good even though I haven't played it. It's a mixed bag among the fan base, though I wanted to play the remake on Steam, but my PC wasn't powerful enough to run it. Big sad. Yeah, I had to have my computer upgraded before I could even think about think about playing it. My computer should be able to handle it now. It's just a matter of finding the time to actually play it. Oh, I had colors picked out for these people who are in the background, even though I ended up, I ended up making them all one color. Oh well. Silent Hill, stop asking me if I played the goddamn Silent Hill 2 remake. Yeah, pretty much. Hi, Teeny Terra. Hi, sweetie. I need a smaller brush now, don't I? Shirt is red and his pants are brown. I guess I'm gonna make the other stuff brown too. I'm gonna color over that anyway, so it's not a big deal. In fact, fuck it. I'll just get a bigger brush. Nice to see Silent Hill come back, even though they, for some reason, decided to start the revival of one of the greatest horror series of all time with Ascension for some reason. Oh yeah, that was definitely a choice. I made a little video about my thoughts on Ascension for anyone who hasn't seen it. There, fuck it. Okay, so this is brown. I don't know what color his shoes are. I'll figure that out later. Let's switch to Echo the Tides of Time. Bring me my brown pants. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, this lady is in the foreground and I didn't assign her any colors. Maybe I'll go with one of the color schemes I was going to use for one of the other people. guess red. Slightly different color red than this guy, I guess. Oh, she could be kind of pinkish, actually. That'll work. I heard the website for Ascension kind of lost a lot of the mini games and other stuff on the website, some of the episodes even. I'm not even surprised. Really dropped the ball with that. Not that it was a great idea to begin with, but I'll go with gray on her details. What's that Tara doing that? Little butt. Oh yeah, the it's trauma meme. I'm looking forward to the new Naked Gun movie. Casting Liam Neeson was a great choice. I didn't watch the trailer because I was fully expecting it to be really bad, but I noticed a lot of people seem to like it, so I'll at least give the trailer a watch. And I'm just going to go ahead and be a little bit sloppy with this. The whole point is to make it so I can put this piece of paper away. This guy is wearing green. I don't have a designated color for his pants. Maybe they'll be black. I'm just glad the remake sparked life into the series again, because Ascension wasn't it. Yeah. Is it like a big comic? It's big in the sense that it has a lot of pages. Unfortunately, I'm only on page 7, so it's going to take me a while. It's got over 100 pages, I think. I forget the amount that I figured it was. I think his boots can be green, I guess. Oops, he looks a little like Link. Well, I think black tights will help with that. Yeah, that helps. Now he just looks like Autolycus from Xena. If anybody remembers that. Oh, yeah, this guy doesn't have a designated color either. What colors have I used? Blue, red, green. Purple, maybe. Yeah, it's a lot of pages. So far, it's taking me something like 3 years to do the first 7 pages, but I'm pretty sure the pace will pick up once I get to the more interesting pages, I hope. Hopefully they'll remake the other games, including the rather introspective 4th game. I see what you did there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they remade Silent Hill 4. It had some good ideas, it just didn't have great... I can't think of the term I'm looking for, but yeah. Could have better presentation, I guess. Hi, Bloodgrass. Plover, back that ass up. 4th game deserves more love. I wonder if they'll remake the first game at some point. Execution, yeah, I think that's the word I was trying to think of. Yeah, Shattered Memories really wasn't a remake. It really wasn't a proper remake. Much as I like it. I'll go with bluish purple, but like... There we go. Gamer Thumb TV, that must be a YouTube channel. We all agreed 1 needs a remake because graphics, 4 needs a remake because gameplay. Yeah. Well, and story too a little bit. 4 had a good like backstory, it just didn't tell it in the best way. And Henry needed to be handled a little better. F is supposed to be very dark. Yeah, looks it. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to Silent Hill F. Oh, hi, Artie. Today on Cooking with Dina, we are making a rice bowl with lettuce, blue oyster, and king mushrooms, chives, and seared king oyster. Wow. Never had oysters. I don't think they appeal to me. Still shocked Pyramid Head is in Dead by Daylight and James is too. That is kind of weird now that the remakes come out. It's like they're in 2 games at the same time. I'd have less issues with Shattered Memories if they had used new characters instead of Cheryl and Harry. I disagree. I think they did some interesting things with them. It wouldn't have quite the same kind of mind fuckery if it was all original characters. Like if I'm playing James and I'm against Pyramid Head, I'll always let him kill me. 'Cause lore. Ah, King Oyster is a mushroom. Oh, okay. We also said... I thought you mentioned actual mushrooms as well. Yeah, blue oyster. Oh. Blue oyster and king mushrooms. I see, I see. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. You did specify it was a mushroom. And I didn't realize that was you correcting me. I thought it was somebody else. So I'm like, no, I think you said something else. Sorry, brain fart. Fun fact, the author of Rings says that Dead by Daylight collab is canon. Oh, Ring, yeah. That's weird. James in Dead by Daylight looks how he did in the original, so it's interesting to compare how he looks in Dead by Daylight to the remake. I like that they make Harry into a perv if you so much as look at a poster. He's not a pervert, I'm the pervert. Well, you can make Harry into whatever kind of character you want in Shattered Memories. I think that's kind of interesting. Marisha Harketta, I don't know who that is. Okay, what was I doing there? Oh, I think I was going to color the belt. The belt and the pants, which I think I'm going to make them kind of a whitish color. I don't know if that looks weird, but whatever. Oh my god, excuse me. Oh, Mariska Hargitay is who you mean. I wondered if that was who you meant, but I thought it was different enough that you might have been talking about somebody else. I know who she is. You're like way off on her name. Shattered Memories did Jodie Mason dirty. She doesn't even exist in that timeline. Jodie Mason. She was only called that in the novelization. Actually, I think I'll make the belt dark. I don't want these guys to look too much like they're wearing uniforms, but I'm getting tired of having to come up with original outfits for every fucking character. When I keep showing crowds of people over and over. Didn't they model Shattered Memory Sybil after her? I don't know if it was intentional, but she definitely looked like her. It was probably intentional. Also made 100% hydration dough to make some bread topped with cheese and garlic butter. Oh, that sounds so good. I can't have any of that right now. Well, I can have garlic. That's all. It's okay to be a bit sloppy. All this stuff is on the same layer, so it'll get fixed eventually. Okay, so I think, yeah, his pants are brown. I'm gonna go ahead and make the belt blackish. Maybe his sleeves too. Oh, I forgot I'm not done with the tunic. So this is why I normally don't do this part during a stream, because it's boring and tedious, and I normally don't like to make you guys sit through this, but Silent Hill Downpour's moral choice system makes no sense. Why would Murphy get sent to Silent Hill for refusing to kill Frank? I guess so. I can't remember if there was more of a reason for that. Well, he didn't just kill Frank, you know, he also killed the other guy. His actions led to Frank's death due to his lust for revenge. Oh, there you go. I knew there had to be a reason why it made sense. Oh, Special Iron's here. Hi, Special Iron. Frank got crippled for him luring him into a trap. He didn't do it, but he feels guilty for being part of it. Yeah, there you go. Had to work later than expected. Bus home was late, and then it had to stop because some drunk idiot was sick. Oh, God. Also got himself incarcerated so he could get close to his murderer's son as well. But in the good ending, he didn't actually kill him, yeah. Yeah, Napier, I couldn't remember that guy's name. It's been a little while. Oh, I keep thinking the soundtrack ended and then it doesn't. Why is it not letting me unselecting? Oh, there we go. Shit, I feel dumb now. Oh well, at least I figured it out. I was hitting Control-Alt instead of just Alt, and I don't know why I even did it that way, but... Do-do-do. Okay, his pants are brown. Ooh, not that color brown. That's a little better. There, now I can put this away. Whoops. Oh God, this is the Tube of Medusa music. Wondered why this was making me feel... I wondered why that tune was making me feel uneasy. Do, 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 do. I already talked about a short message. I guess maybe not everyone was there. Yeah, no, I can't play it because it's on a system I don't own. But I keep intending to react to somebody's playthrough of it. Still spicy. Murphy couldn't even bring himself to kill his son's killer, so the dirty cop ended up doing it anyways and then crippled Frank all around. Murphy felt like shit for making a deal with an evil man. Yeah, at the end it doesn't really matter if he delivered the final blow or not. The point is he feels guilt for what he caused. Yeah. Stuck with spicy iron. Looking forward to the new page. So is the human exile. So is this the human exile to the moon? Yeah, I'll zoom out and let people see what the whole page in a second. Oh, hi, George. Still waking up, so may not be talkative for a bit. I know how it is. How Downpour should have ended. So, Murphy, you've conquered your demons and faced your past. What are you going to do next? I'm going to Disneyland. Good colors, thank you. Who is the other cop, Frank's daughter, who was looking for revenge for what she thought Murphy did? Who was the other cop? Not sure what you're asking. Silent Hill Homecoming had some issues, but the bosses were good. Except for reusing Pyramid Head, of course. Yeah, I liked aspects of Homecoming. I hated the gameplay, and the story didn't feel very Silent Hill-like to me, but... Okay, so here's what we're working on. Withdrawing to the last sanctuary we had, new gods were forged to protect us, gods of unsurpassed splendor. And this is the last of the goddamn backstory. I actually didn't think this page looked that good until I colored it, and then I kind of accidentally stumbled onto, like, I made this page mostly purple, so I'm like, what if this one's mostly gold? And then I made this one, like, kind of mostly turquoise, so I think that's kind of cool. I don't think the drawings are spectacular, but I think the color's making up for it. I'm getting really tired of all this backstory shit. Yeah, Anne, that was her name. You guys remember Downpour better than I do. As much as I will criticize later entries for copying Silent Hill 2, I do like the Murphy's guilt manifests as a literal red black hole, and he screams in pure mental agony as he runs from it. Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't mind that it's sort of... I don't think it copied Silent Hill 2. It clearly took some inspiration from it, but I thought it was its own thing enough, if that makes any sense. All those people are thinking, well, we had it good for a while. I'm suddenly thinking about the fact that there's a Facebook page I follow called My Cat is an Asshole. Like, this belongs on there. Like, my cat's such an asshole, he ran us off the planet. Our cats are such assholes, they ran us off the planet. The red light in the Haunt Mansion attraction in Silent Hill 3. Oh, yeah. Shitting will make it even better, yeah. I hope so. Ah, you played it again recently, okay. Downpour's probably my favorite Western Silent Hill, either that or Shattered Memories. Yeah, I like both of them. Not sure which I like more. Maybe Shattered Memories? They both have the whole like running from something that can instantly kill you uh, mechanic, which I'm not a fan of, but like story-wise and the gameplay outside of that was really good. Okay, what is next? How about here's a game soundtrack that I haven't heard that I like, but I haven't heard in a while. There we go. Oh, this is the Sega Genesis version. Hang on, let me see if I can find the arcade version. There we go. Really? There we go. That sounds a little fast. Maybe I just forgot what it sounded like. It's been a while. Yeah, we've been on this prologue for a while now. We've had one page of actual Cybercats so far, I know. And those technically aren't even Cybercats. The Cybercats are the group. I think the Jurassic Park meme has some relevance. You do eventually plan to have Cybercats in your Cybercat story, right? Yeah, I made that joke on Facebook. Oh my god, that's annoying. There we go. That was way too repetitive. I think that was the character select screen. At least the boogeyman in Downpour is an explicit Pyramid Head clone. Yeah, exactly. He's like the concept, sort of a similar concept as Pyramid Head. Did we ever get an answer to what the red light chasing you in Silent Hill 3's mansion was supposed to represent? Was it just pure fear? Who knows? Prologue has been pretty fascinating. Thank you. It's taken me 3 fucking years to draw it. Like I was saying earlier, I hope it'll pick up soon once I get to the more interesting stuff. Oh yeah, I love the Golden Axe soundtrack. Haven't heard it in a while, but... Excuse me. I walked my sister's 2 greyhounds yesterday and they saw a cat which put them into attack mode. One got loose from her collar and both she and I nearly got hit by an SUV when I chased her. Oh god. That sounds pretty scary. I recently watched this 80s documentary about street kids in Seattle called Streetwise and it was insane, really. Nothing from the Neverending Story. Yeah, I mostly just kind of lurk on Facebook and waste time watching videos on it. I don't really post that much. But every once in a while I do. Next page is present-day Falcor, isn't it? Yep. The trick-or-treat guy in Silent Hill 2 and the haunted house guy in Silent Hill 3 are great because it's the town being given a chance to have a voice and actually talk to the protagonist in the guise of a recording. That's a good point. The cat got away, but I had to pull her from another person's property all while keeping her sister on her leash. Our walk ended quickly, and while I got them home safe, that was too stressful. Yeah, that sounds rough. It's always annoying fighting over the chicken I think they're called, well, I think the individual ones are called chicken leg, but they're actually, what are they called? Oh well. Everyone and their grandmother runs to ride them, yeah. James is like, well, that happened. I'm gonna make this guy's belt blackish. Nope. Control Alt? Also, I can only select one thing. That's interesting. What the fuck? I'm forgetting how the fucking controls work, or I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. Whatever. Nope. Oh, hang on. Control Alt. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't need that. Alt. Alt. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't working before. Maybe I didn't have anything selected. Do. Things you can ride, that's generally good enough for me. Yeah. No, he's talking about Golden Axe, the creatures you ride on. I suddenly can't think of what they're called now. Hi, Styx. I don't know what Disco Dina even refers to. A cute note, though, my nephew, who is 4, showed the... He didn't want to leave when I had to say goodbye by saying, "Hello, George." He eventually accepted and gave me a wave. That doesn't sound right. Recently, Doctor Who brought back Sutek and got the original actor from the 70s to voice him at the age of 91. Ah, I don't watch Doctor Who, but that's cool when they do stuff like that. I should have colored more of the moon as well, but I think I'm just gonna focus on coloring these people while coloring and shading. I'll add some shading to some of these people in the background too, the ones that are a little more detailed. I refer to them as mid-ground. And I think I'll save the moon for another time, because I have to remember, I have to look at the older drawings I did of the moon and see how I handled it there, so it'll be consistent. The Butcher in Origins is another Pyramid Head copy, but sighed when he said Because it's a prequel, technically Pyramid Head is the copy in universe. I hate that. Oh yeah, monsters. I'd like to finish those someday. It was never properly plugged in the first place. Yeah, this is a tune that goes on too long, probably. Yep. Oh, YouTube keeps trying to play ads between videos. That's why there's such a long pause in between tracks. I didn't pick up on that before because it wasn't visible. Well, yeah, I guess I still have to just finish coloring these foreground people. I wish I had done this ahead of time. So, like, what color should I make this guy? His hair and such. I hate this. Trying to decide colors on fucking background people who you're never gonna see again. I feel like this guy should be blonde. I think that'd go nice with the green. It's a good color. I don't want it too bright, but it's gotta, you know, look the color it is. Glad I remembered how to do that. I think I'll make the hairband rather than green. I think I'll go with black for that. What color is his skin? I guess I'll be very unoriginal and make it grayish, silverish, whatever. God, I'm drawing such a blank on how to color these people. This is stupid. Of all the things to be undecided on. I guess I'll make this guy's hair kind of blackish. That feels like a bit of a cop-out. It's such an obvious color to go with. If I given any of these guys red hair, that would probably look cool. I'll have the small amount of skin you can see be blue as well. Temporary lag, but it's fine now. Okay, good. Good that it's fine, I mean. The image of Pyramid Head arguably dates back to before Alessa sent the town to hell. What with the painting? Yeah, that's true. Are Jeff and Steve from a couple pages ago among that crowd? I don't know. This might be like... This could be like generations later. Of course, I could still have people who look like them. The village was on the back of a giant turtle, you know, because... Okay, so this guy's done for now. I don't actually like this brown color, so I'm gonna... There we go. Yeah, and his shoes are gonna be blackish. Oh, and I guess his belt is too. All this time, the Cybercats have been going around saying, that's mine, all this is mine. There you go. That's what happened. They just claimed everything, and humans were like, fuck it, let's get out of here. I hated those skeleton enemies. Yeah, the skeletons are a pain. Oops. I think I'm gonna give this lady red hair. I don't think I've given anybody red hair yet. Let's make it kind of an orangey color. Or I want to go with a more auburn, I don't know. I don't want to look too close to her top. Of course, I don't want it to clash with her top either. I love this ending. think I'm actually going to keep her shirt the color it is. It's kind of an off-white. Oh my god, I did such a sloppy job on some of this coloring. Still don't know what her skin color is. Maybe I'll go with pink? No, that wouldn't look good with the red hair. Do 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 do. I like that Golden Axe gives you a letter grade based on how well you did in the game. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'll go with a similar color as her hair. Whoops, wrong. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, she's basically a flesh tone. Whoops. Oh well. That's probably the end of the Golden Axe soundtrack. What? Oh, now we get sound effects. That's funny when they include those. The next 5 minutes is sound effects. That was the skeleton. Fun fact, these sound effects were taken from Rambo and Conan. I think that was the dragon. I think that was when the guy falls out of the helicopter in Rambo. I think that's what that last scream was. Me and a friend of mine were going to do a video about that ages ago. That's the only reason I know all that. We're close to the end of the stream. How about we go through the prologue to remind us how it goes so far? I wish I could, but unfortunately I don't have all of my old pages on my computer right now. That would be a good idea, though. At last, Dina's playing my nostalgia music. I'm glad you painted her belt brown, because before you did, she looked like a very half-hearted Santa cosplay. Oh, this one? That's funny. Those poor kids who got chased out of the arcade never had a chance. Pyramid Head didn't exist until James got into town. That's probably true. Second one didn't exist until he killed Eddie. I don't think I ever managed to beat Golden Axe with just one credit. Oh, me either. Always took a lot. Lots of quarters. The Golden Axe thieves have entered the chat. The woman's death cry in the game just sounds mildly convenient. Yeah, it's like, oof. Oddly enough, it didn't include one Wilhelm scream. Good point. Hi, Flash. I'm doing well. I hope you are too. Okay, I'll sum it up for us all. Man fucks up. Moon goes splat. Shady cows get abused. People turn into droids. Jeff and Steve find cats. Cats send humans packing. Oh, God. I'm not sure how to feel about that. All right, what's soundtrack? I guess I'm in the mood for Fester's Quest. Oh, whoops. Forgot to add OST. Game Grumps Let's Play is at the top. Alright, there's also like Batman and Shatterhand. Those are ones I usually like to play. I mean, I guess that's one way to describe the backstory. Hi, trash bag fashion lover. I'm okay, how are you? The town had to get the inspiration for Pyramid Head somewhere. The painting of the guy with his head in the pyramid-shaped cage is as good of an answer as any. Well, yeah, this is the soundtrack to Fester's Quest. I feel like that's a tiny bit loud. And too long. On Game Grumps, they mentioned that this music is actually from the original Addams Family show, which I never picked up on that. Thought that was kind of interesting. Thing about supernatural games is you don't always know if something is intentional or a glitch. The windows in Silent Hill 2 remake show the rain going up. Oh. No, I have never worn plastic trash bags as an outfit. There was a prologue on Dina's computer. It's gone now. Hopefully it's not gone forever. No, I will not wear them. I'll ask what I ask on Discord for everyone who isn't in. What do you guys think of the new Nintendo Direct? I don't know that much about it. Alright, you know what? We've already got one harmless troll on here. We don't need another one. There. I'm just not in the mood for someone who pops in and just says random shit. We already have sticks for that. Yeah, I'm like, I'll give them a few messages to see if they like kind of ease off of it. But nope, they were going to keep doing that indefinitely. That's okay. Still need to give the rest of these people hair colors. And skin colors. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. At least there's usually a point to what Styx says. Yeah. Panhammer strikes with biblical fury. There were some comments here, they're gone now. Been a good long while since a hammer was put in use. That's true. We haven't gotten any, like, trolls here in a while. Thank you for the hearts. Trolls or bots or whatever the fuck. Usually it's bots. Skin color for this guy. Thanks for reminding me, whoever was spamming the hearts just now. I haven't done a spam the hearts yet. I figured it was you. The bots don't even try to be subtle. Ooh, look at this porn site. The link's totally not a scam. Yeah. It's very weird. Ah, the hearts came from Flash. For some reason, you were my second guess. Dead internet theory is so depressing. We've reached the point where now the bots outnumber even the assholes of the internet. That's debatable, but it sure feels that way sometimes. What about kind of a turquoisey color for this guy's skin? It's like something that kind of goes with his shirt but doesn't match it exactly. Actually, maybe it should be darker than that. One of the few occasions where spamming is nice, yeah. Chat does hearts, Dina. It's either Flash or Special Iron. Glad bag fashion is a weird hill to die on, yeah. Oh, I'm getting them from Living Corpse now, too. Pretty much everyone got in on the hearts last week. You didn't miss much, just a troll showed up for a little while and I decided to ban them because they were being just a little too annoying. Make everyone blue with gold hair. Spam sounds good. I only have oatmeal. Not hungry yet, though. His hair ought to be darker too. God, this is going to be the most boring, like, art stream. I'm sorry, you guys. I should have done this ahead of time. Like I said, I just didn't get around. There was a lot to do on these, a lot of preliminary stuff to do on these panels, and I just didn't feel like dealing with the people in the foreground. And I really should have. I know he's next to a blonde guy, but I feel like blonde hair would work for this guy for some reason. Yeah, it's another song that goes on too long. These are way out of order. Make him like golden brown. I know I kind of did that with a guy on a previous page, but I remember it being a good I don't know, color scheme, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oops. Do 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 do. I think I should make his hair a lighter color. He's the golden boy. I kind of want to make his pants brown, but that wouldn't go with the shirt color. Oh, that's right. I decided to make the pants off-white, didn't I? Never mind. They're already done. What's left here? I'm going to have to go to the bathroom pretty soon, but I want to try to get to a good stopping point first. Okay, this guy. I just need to figure out hair and skin color for him. Technically, we're all trolls. We keep going, hey, Dina, have you played Silent Hill 2 Remake yet? You guys do tend to have trollish behavior sometimes. Remember, if someone offers you meat, it's probably spam. When was the last time I was on Twitch? Oh my god, ages ago. I wasn't making any money on there. I think I was on there for like, it took me like how long did it take me to make the payment threshold? A ridiculous amount of time. And just not too many people were willing to follow me over there from YouTube. I was hoping I could have a reasonably, you know, not a large audience per se, but I don't know. I was just hoping people would follow me over there from YouTube, and not very many people did. The bowl is delicious, especially with soy sauce. Garum. Oh wow, garum. I've heard of that. Sugar and paprika drizzle? To be fair to the trash dresser, at least he didn't mistake any of these characters for a rabbit on fire. That's true. Making Powerpuff Girls all grown up. I like watching these pages take shape. Well, that's good. I'm not giving everyone the same skin color. That's the whole thing. If I did, it'd be a lot faster, but it wouldn't look as good. The horse meat scandal. Oh, were they saying Spam was made out of horse meat at some point? That's funny. Must be a UK thing. I don't think I've heard of that. The troll liked talking about trash bags, so into the trash he or she went. There you go. For a moment there, his head looked like a light bulb. Oh no. Oh, gray hair. Yeah, there's no reason why I couldn't give him gray hair. I just didn't think of it. Okay. I assume you mean this guy, the guy in the red. King oyster mushrooms so much, seared it in butter so it's deeply flavored and then cooked in the sauce I mentioned above. I'm not a fan of mushrooms, but anything cooked in butter sounds really good to me right now. I haven't had butter in like 2 weeks. Do-do-do-do. This guy's gonna be a silver fox. Oh, damn, Fester's quest is over already. Yeah, these 8-bit soundtracks don't tend to be very long, do they? Well, I wanted to get to a good stopping point, but I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Oh god, I'm behind now. Geez, I'm not gonna... It's already 2:30. I've barely gotten anything done on this. Yeah, Sephiroth. Troll with dad jokes, that's for sure. Yeah, sometimes Special Iron was the only one in the chat on Twitch. Oops. I remember Twitch was cool with people streaming on them and YouTube, but only if you made money from one. Now they don't care. Make money off double streaming, yeah. I tried doing that once. It was a little annoying. Oh. Eating horses sounds weird to me. Okay, I guess let's go with Batman. NES. There was a scandal in the UK. Oh, wait, I missed something. Oh, nah. It's just Special Iron. Yeah, there was a scandal in the UK a bit back where some meat products, I think beef, contained horse meat. Oh, wow. They actually did, or was it like a rumor? There's a streamer here. She's gone now. Food coma nap. It's Soul. Soul is snoring. Or it's Terra. That's funnier. Little kitty with big snores. Spam is spiced ham. That's where the name comes from. 10:20 p.m. over where you are. Interesting. Clocks went forward last weekend. I've gotten used to my clock being an hour fast, so now I've had to get used to it being right. Yeah, I used to do that sometimes. Like I had certain clocks that I just wouldn't bother setting. It's like, it'll be right again in a few months. Single origin coffee from Ethiopia waiting for me. Smells so earthy yet semi-sweet. Might brew it when my body is ready to leave the bed. I miss coffee too. Although Bengal spiced tea with almond milk is pretty good. I do miss coffee. Dinny being behind on chat isn't her final boss, it's her bad ending. Pretty much. You know, the chat started out, the chat was kind of slow in the earlier parts of the stream. I guess I got sort of used to that. And just like, didn't even occur to me that I could get behind. Daylight savings just ended this morning in Australia. Ah. I'm behind now. This is not news. I enjoyed those Twitch streams, though. I'm glad I got to sit through the Cat Lady. It was dark but oddly fun game. Oh, Cat Lady was great. Hi, Captain Blondebeard. Oh, bye, Sticks. Thanks for stopping by. Stay spicy. I knew you guys would get a kick out of it. I'm like, oh, I missed something, and it was like Special Iron making a dad joke. Can't remember how bad the scandal was. I just remember it being a thing. I don't know if they actually contained horse meat, but it was a big news story over here back then. I like them spams, but not the smoke type. Smoked spam tastes like testicular cancer. I haven't had very much spam in my lifetime. I don't really remember too much what it's like. Make some coffee to mock Dina. Enjoy your coffee. They used to sell spam fritters at my local Morrison's, but that was years ago. I see more Wake this weekend. That's true. Caffeine addiction is on his way out. I think what happened last weekend is part of it was I was just hungry because I ate something after the stream and then I felt fine. I didn't have to like take a nap or anything. Jalapeno spam. That sounds interesting. My cat loved spam when she was a kitten. She would eat it from my spoon. Oh, that's so cute. Probably not good for her with all the salt in it, though. But as long as it was a little bit, it's okay. Yeah, I have an alarm clock. I haven't reset the time. It'll make me get ready an hour earlier, so I see that as a good thing. Yeah, eventually you get used to it being an hour early, though, so... Unless you have a bad memory, maybe. Quick Google search says that they did actually contain horse meat, which is crazy to me. It says it led to stricter food regulations. Oh, that's interesting. My cat is a grandma now. Even spam couldn't kill her. Getting back on the best kind of spam, the heart's kind. Well, I can't talk. I had a cat who I used to give him little bits of Oreo. Granted, to be fair, I didn't know that chocolate was actually toxic to cats. I just thought it was like not good for them. So if I was ever eating Oreo cookies, this cat always looked really interested in them. So I would break off little pieces and give them to him, and he loved it. He also liked chips. I think he liked crunchy things. This is a weird cat I used to have when I was a kid, and he was a polydactyl. Actually, was I a kid? I think I was probably in college or something. I don't remember when we got Damon. Okay, what's a color I can make his skin that works with red? Whoops, that's weird. I don't know why his hand isn't selected. Ah, it is now. I'll go with blue. It's a little bold, but maybe I'll go with a purpley blue. I'm not in love with how that kind of clashes with the shirt a little bit, though. So, I've already got a character with a pink shirt. Oh. Mm. I think I'll just like... Now it doesn't go with the brown. Shit. Also, I forgot to select a spot. A pterodactyl cat. Polydactyl, it means he had a couple extra toes on each foot. He was a weird cat. I loved him. You have to be careful with Odie. He's a nightmare with grabbing and eating things he's not supposed to. That's bad. Well, I'm sure we've all thrown bread to ducks. It was only in recent years that it came out that bread is actually bad for ducks. Yeah. Knuckles' muzzle color. One question that never fully resolved in the cat lady: did Rita Tickle ever actually get that babysitting gig? She certainly wasn't taking no for an answer. Good point. I wonder what Rita Tickle's up to these days. On Friday at work for lunch, I had a pork, apple, and sage sausage roll that was the size of a 6-inch sub from a pie shop near my office. 20 years ago, I would have eaten and said more. That sounds good. I don't know about the apple. I guess it probably would have worked. Current me says, I'm full, thanks. Yeah, I hear that. There's the Rita Tickle mention of the stream. She used to be regular on here, along with British Knuckles and Gobholes. Don't forget about bendy lasers. Bread is bad for everyone, that's true. We've been killing the ducks even when we weren't actively hunting them. Damn it, we suck even when we are trying to be peaceful. It's so true. All we need now is Rita Tickle giving someone the old British Knuckles in their gobble. Oh, God. Ducks are made for us to eat them. And not Rita Tinkle, Rita Tickle. She was a character in the Cat Lady game. Oh well, fuck it. This guy doesn't have very good fashion sense, I guess. There we go. They're all done. Ugh. Okay, what I really wanted to do was start with the background characters and work my way forward. Well, mid-ground. Or at least that's what I'm calling them here. The old Rita Tickle in the gobhole sounds like a British phrase for what you do with your knuckles. Oh, God. Humanity is definitely a failed experiment. I want to feed the ducks. I fed geese once. They're actually pretty friendly if you're giving them food. I want to start on the background characters. You hear that chat? Dina's finally going to start coloring us. Well, they're already colored. They just need some shading. Let me actually double check if I should even bother with that. How small are they on the page? A little shading couldn't hurt. Maybe I'll make like things like their bags darker and stuff like that. Yeah, actually, instead of shading them, maybe what I'll do is I'll just kind of add some like kind of shade variation, if that makes sense. Or I could do both. Didn't I already hear this song? Stage 4 Part 1 and Stage 4 Part 2? That's weird. Imagine having to draw and color his zebra print jacket in. Yeah. I mean, on every animal video, no matter how innocent and cute it is, has comments moaning about whether they've deemed it's abusive or negative about it. Yeah. We are the background characters in your streams. Faceless text on a computer screen. Yeah, it doesn't scream main character. Been a faceless extra in Dina's life for about 4 years now. Having said that, she knows what I look like. Yeah. One of my sisters got trapped in a pen with geese about 35 years ago. Since she was a smaller child, they ganged up on her. She got out okay, but has hated them ever since. Yeah, I've heard geese can be pretty aggressive. I'll leave that. I'll color this in instead. I am so hungry. This stream starts at kind of an awkward time because, like, it starts right around the time I would probably be eating lunch. But then again, I always have a late breakfast on Saturday, but I'm not hungry until I'm like halfway through the stream. It's a big pain in the butt. I'm already seeing some lines I'm gonna have to fix. There we go. Oh, I got a couple things left. Oh, I think I'm finally going to bring out the pen. I've been using the mouse all this time. That is way too big. That should work. I'm going to add some shading to these ones that are a little closer to the camera. That looks a little better. I feel like these guys in the very background could be maybe a little darker, but I'll deal with that later. Pfft, I've only got 15 minutes left. I'm not going to get much more done. Ah, boy. We all know your profile picture is a self-portrait. Yeah, even though I know what he looks like, I always imagine like Crichton typing at a keyboard. Swans are just as mean to geese as geese are to humans. Didn't know that. Like how the farmhand was more scared than Dorothy when he pulled her out. Oh, that's right. Well, he ended up being the cowardly lion, right? Eat right before the stream. Yeah, see, the thing is that'll mess up my throat, and I'll be clearing my throat even more than I already do. So I intentionally don't eat right before a stream. You're upgraded to the supporting character because she saw your face. Or possibly secret antagonist who betrays her. I knew Special Iron was too good to be true. If you look at Toto when she sings Somewhere Over the Rainbow, he's freaking out at being placed atop the wheel and wants down. Oh, I don't remember that. I need to watch The Wizard of Oz again sometime now that I've seen the first half of Wicked. I've been wanting to watch it again. It's probably going to feel kind of weird. I wonder how many of you in here just imagine Tails when you think of me. I do. That would be evil Iron. I've yet to bring him in case you're wondering. He's basically just me with a goatee, of course. Bring out your pen, Clang. Bring out your pen. We always have a pen. Okay, I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't get the reference. I thought it was "Bring Out Your Dead." Or I guess it was. I don't know. You guys are talking plenty. You need to talk more. They're a nice-looking bunch of peeps. 15 minutes is merely an obstacle. It can't possibly match your drawing skills. During the stream, I've actually done that before. Back when I used to stream longer, I would eat like dates and walnuts. I think it was like a bougier version of raisins and peanuts. I used to joke about it being a mukbang stream whenever I did that. God. I mentioned this on the server, but I like how Professor Marvel just turns up at the end and no one asks who he is. Yeah. That's right, I've been plotting behind your back all this time. Today the stream, tomorrow the world. I've seen Wicked on the stage, so the movie has the task of living up to it for me, so I'm putting off watching it. I can't imagine the movie being anything but better. I've never seen the stage play, so... The movie, like, really went hard with the visuals and did a lot of stuff you couldn't do on a stage. A reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Oh, okay, so I did get it right. I don't know why I doubted that for a second. The men here need more cake. Oh, cake sounds good. Why am I imagining Eggman as evil iron? Or Crichton with Eggman's mustache. Ugh. I had a hard time getting that out. Dates are awesome, so sweet. They're more like candy than actual fruit. I know. Hi, Silent Evil. The men here need more cake. Actually, are you saying their butts aren't big enough? You're saying they're not caked up? It just occurred to me that might have been what you meant. I don't think I've ever had dates in a dessert. I've only snacked on them. They are really good, though. I haven't had them in ages because I was doing low carb for so long, but I'm not really doing low carb anymore, so I guess I could have them now. Well, probably not. They probably wouldn't be great for this current diet, but once I get off of it, which I think I will in about a week. I've seen Wicked thrice with 3 different casts. The movie was not better, especially the singing. Well, whatever. Not down for a mukbang ASMR, yeah. That reminds me of Crydy TV when he has that fake beard in reference to the late TV show TV Joker, Jeremy Beadle. Yeah, I didn't get that reference until people pointed it out, but yeah, it was an obvious disguise though, so I got the joke to that in that respect. It's one of those where you don't really need to get the reference to find it funny. I guess once I'm caught up on the stream, I'll just stop because I've only got 10 minutes left. And I started a little early anyway, so it's probably pretty close to 2 hours. The lady in red has cake. Last weekend, another cinema was doing a retro horror weekend showing various horror sequels. Return to Oz was one, so I went. I could tell who in the crowd hadn't seen it during the Wheelers. I've never seen Return to Oz all the way through. It was one of those movies that got really bad reviews when it came out, so I never bothered with it. But like these days everyone is saying it's great, so I should really watch it. Are you saying no go to Big Bum? Big, it's like 2 badly parked Volkswagens. I've never seen The Wizard of Oz on the big screen. I've seen it at home plenty of times. Back in the day, they used to show it on Thanksgiving or near Thanksgiving. Might have been on Thanksgiving, which is cool that Wicked always comes out, or not always comes out, but part 1 of Wicked came out around Thanksgiving and part 2 is going to as well. I feel like that's an intentional callback to that. That makes me think of Officer Crabtree from Allo Allo. I have something here. It's a big bum. We must be careful or it will explode. I have no idea what that's from. Wicked's Glinda was created and written specifically for Kristen Chenoweth. Grand is noting, but what happens when you order Chenoweth on Temu? That seems harsh. She did really well with her part. Soviet knockoff of the Wizard of Oz cartoon based on a knockoff book. Wizard of the Emerald City. I love how I got the opportunity to watch Ghostbusters in theater for the anniversary. Oh yeah, I watched it for I saw it in the theater for some earlier anniversary like a decade ago. It was nice seeing it on the big screen. I didn't get to see movies in the theater much when I was a kid, so a lot of those 80s classics I never got to see in the theater. Return to Oz was dark. Anyone watching it expecting it to be like the original was in for a rude awakening, as I was when I first saw it. Yeah, I've seen clips of it. It does look really creepy. I wouldn't call it as great as Wizard, but it's plenty charming and underrated. Allo Allo was an old British sitcom set in wartime France. It was very catchphrase based. Oh, okay. I feel like I've heard of it, maybe from you guys. I want to see Return to Oz in theater. Gotta love a dark children's movie. Yeah, I do like those now. British officer sent, and he puts on a terrible fake French accent with mispronouncing words constantly. Oh, saying bum instead of bomb. Oh, I get it. Good moaning instead of good morning. Okay. Okay, you guys. Well, it's actually only 5 minutes till, and I started at 5 minutes till, so that works out. Ghostbusters was rushed, and if you look closely at some of the effects, you can tell. Original run of Oz books was pretty dark too, that's true. Okay, so wrapping up. I did not get very much done on this, but at least it was a fun stream. I don't think these two will take very long once I get to them, because like on this one, like the background's done basically. I just need to add a little shading to these trees. This is going to take a little effort because some of this stuff is actually gold, so that's going to take some time, and I have no idea what colors these people are going to be. That's another one. And these ones too, I guess. They're small enough on the screen that I could maybe have them be a flat color, like the background characters in this one. I don't know yet, though. I'll have to think about that. Trash fashion briefly. I was pissing by your door when I heard two shats. You were holding a loaded goon. You are clearly the guilty potty. Oh my god. Make them hot pink. Nah. Might be late getting into the next episode, next couple of weekends, but get there when I can. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you enjoyed the stream. You seemed like you did. So yeah, I should be back next weekend. There's a possibility I might be getting a haircut, but probably not. How'd you turn this thing off then? I said it and then I looked at the chat and saw that Flash had posted it. George is going back to bed, yeah. Coffee and oatmeal beckon. That's coffee and oatmeal sounds good. George will join if he's awake. All right. Bye, everybody. See you next week. Have a good rest of your weekend. Bye.